How causative are you for your world? Are you a creative force or an innocent victim of outside forces that are beyond your control? That is what we will explore in this video newsletter. Psychologists tell us that your happiness is directly correlated to the degree of creative power you believe you possess over your circumstances. The more control you have, the greater the chances of happiness in your life. Victim consciousness argues for your lack of responsibility and thus causes you your happiness. You are not responsible for everything that happens in this world, but you are responsible for your own self-identity. You are not your body, but rather consciousness. As such, you are a spiritual being having an earthly experience. You have incarnated into this world to demonstrate that chosen self-identity. This world of space-time provides an opportunity for you to transform the game of what am I into the game of I am that. This transformation takes place when you accept 100% responsibility for your own self-identity. When you do, space-time becomes a play school for you to demonstrate through your experiences what you claim you value. It gives you the opportunity to test and hone your skills in specific and often difficult circumstances. If dissatisfied with the feedback, time allows you to make mid-course corrections so that you arrive at your proper identity. So enjoy the process, have fun, and learn. Although you are not responsible for this fear-based planet, you are responsible for how you choose to utilize your own creative energy while participating in the various creation cycles that envelop our world. The world's fears are generated on a mass collective consciousness basis. Thus, you are not always responsible for all the circumstances and events in which you find yourself a participant. You are not the only kid playing in the sandbox, so you do not have total control. Bad things can happen. Other kids can kick sand in your face. You are, however, 100% responsible for living authentically with the principles that you have chosen to embrace to guide your life. Emotion is energy in motion. You, as decision maker, are always in control of how you utilize your creative power. It is how you choose to apply your energy to all the events in your life that demonstrates to the world your current self-proclaimed identity. Because you do not have control over all the circumstances surrounding an event, you do not always have total liberty of choice. Your choices will be limited and may all appear to be bad options. Your values will not necessarily align with the limited options that seem to be available. Yet you still control what you will decide. You always maintain the freedom to decide if you will live authentically with your values. Our failure to understand our rights and limitations within this creative process makes us vulnerable to becoming participants in the world's blame, shame, and guilt game. This game is employed by most to manipulate other people's decisions on why and how their creative energy is to be used. When you fail to understand where your responsibilities begin and end, it is easy to become either a guilt catcher or a guilt thrower in society's manipulative game of blame, shame, and guilt. You are not responsible to make another happy, nor are they responsible for your happiness. Each alone is responsible for their own happiness. No outside force can steal your inner peace unless you choose to allow it. If you let this happen, you are not a victim. You are the cause. Although you are not always 100% responsible for all the events in the world, you are 100% responsible for the stories you tell about those events. So, what stories do you tell to yourself or anyone else who might listen? Are you a hero or are you a victim? It is these stories, not the events themselves, that shape your identity and are the precursors for your future experiences. This is Tom Wakechild. Create a great day for yourself and your world. Namaste.